Food shopping has arrived. We thought that this week we would run through a week's worth of food shopping in a tiny house. We have done one of these before, a couple of years ago, but things have changed. Food is more expensive than it was a few years ago. Chicken nuggets, these are for Joss. But we're going to put everything away, kind of like run through everything, go over what we kind of generally eat during the week, how much it costs. But yeah, frozen stuff first. So chicken nuggets for Joss. A big bag of frozen chips, because Josh said that he wanted frozen chips. We usually just make chips out of potatoes.
Hey!
But he said he didn't want that. He wanted bagged frozen chips for some weird reason. So next up we're doing fridge things, because obviously we want to get them away quickly. We've got some vegetarian chicken, plant-based mince that we're having this week. We're having nachos for dinner tonight and tomorrow, I think. So we're going to have some mince with that, kind of like make a mincy thing with some cheese and some Mexican dips and some cheese. So I'm looking forward to that. Other than that though, just kind of general fridgy things, milk.
More cheese,
loads of cheese. I'm not vegetarian, so I quite like to have just some normal chicken, so that's for me. A couple of chicken breasts and then eggs. These always come in the fridge bag, eggs, and I don't know why, because we never keep eggs in the fridge. We just keep them in the cupboard.
Fresh for longer if you put them in the fridge.
Yeah, I guess so, but we get through them. What's that? Tofu. We've got some tofu. Becky normally plans all the recipes and everything throughout the week.
We're having like a tofu salad.
So we're having a tofu salad, there you go. A bag of Baby Bells, because who doesn't like Baby Bells, right? And then Philadelphia, which...
For the nachos.
Is that for the nachos?
Yeah.
Oh. Apples as well. Do people keep apples in the fridge? Is that a thing? We don't do that. We've got 2 bags of carrots, because Josh likes to have carrots and the dogs eat lots of carrots. They eat a carrot like every day. Yeah, they're just like waiting to get a carrot already. Look, waiting for a carrot down there, guys. Becky likes to have lots of Greek yoghurt because it's high in protein, and because she's vegetarian.
It's not actually Greek yoghurt, it's just natural yoghurt.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Natural yoghurt, Greek yoghurt, the same thing.
Just no sugar yoghurt.
Yeah, high protein yoghurt. Mushrooms. What are we having with mushrooms?
Oh, lentil lasagna.
Lentil lasagna. There we go. Lentil lasagna this week. Nachos. Some red and gold tomatoes.
Did you just say nachos again? Lentil lasagna, nachos!
Nachos. We tend to have something fun at the weekend, so it's Saturday morning, and there we go, a bit of vegetarian kebab meat as well. We tend to have something fun at the weekend, so maybe like burgers and chips, or nachos, or I don't know, like quesadillas, or I don't know, whatever we fancy. Cauliflower. This was a substitution in our shop because they didn't have...
Yeah, but they just substituted non-organic cauliflower for an organic one.
Yeah. So that was fine.
Yeah.
But we got a cauliflower
but,
substitution.
this one cost like £2 more.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh well. Another thing I want to say as well is when it comes to food, Becky's portion control is much better than mine. So historically, I've tended to do most of the cooking, but Becky's kind of taken over because I'm not very good at portioning things.
These are for the nachos.
Oh, look at that. Blue maize tortilla chips. They're like purple crisps. I've never had those before. I wonder if they're going to be any good. Josh's favourite bread is tiger bread. So, and it's this one particular, the black sheep tiger bread. So we get him a loaf of that every week. More crisps. Becky quite likes crisps. Oh God.
Not crisps actually, they're lentil chips.
Right, lentil chips, crisps, same thing. Oh, these for nachos as well. Avocado ones this time. What?
Bananas.
Oh, got bananas. God, they're small. The smallest bananas you've ever seen. Look how small they are. They're tiny. Dark chocolate digestives. Joss's favourite biscuits. We don't really tend to eat sort of biscuits or anything. Well, Becky can't eat biscuits because she can't eat gluten. Well, she can eat gluten-free biscuits, obviously, but just general biscuits.
Can't eat those biscuits.
Can't be eaten. I feel like Becky's putting away all the shopping and I'm just standing here with the camera.
Well, you can show them the onions.
Narrating it all. Show them the onions. You guys want to see the onions?
Pass that front.
We keep our onions down in this drawer.
And we use a lot
Yeah.
of onions.
Onions are one of the things that we eat loads of. Like bags of onions every week. I don't know why, we're just kind of a bit obsessed with onions. At the moment, I'm going through a bit of a phase of sourdough. I really like sourdough bread. I tend to keep it in the freezer because otherwise I can't eat that much bread before it goes off, so I generally keep that in the freezer and thaw out a couple of slices a day. I'm also quite enjoying these Gray's cocoa vanilla oat bar things. I'll have one of these after dinner. It's kind of like a bit of a palate cleanser. Becky hates it when I say palate cleanser.
This is not a palate cleanser.
After I eat my dinner in the evening.
Sweet flapjack can't be considered a palate cleanser.
Yeah, okay. But after I eat my dinner in the evening, I like to just kind of have something sweet just to kind of cleanse my palate.
It's not. No, you just want to have something sweet because you've eaten something savoury. It's not cleansing your palate.
Yeah, okay. But I like to call it a palate cleanser anyway.
Yeah, but you just like to annoy me.
These Gray's bars are quite nice and I quite like them.
You already showed them the bananas.
I have shown the bananas already, yeah. Right, I'm just like doing circles around the kitchen. What have we got here, Becky? Oh, we've got a bit of shampoo.
That's not shampoo actually.
Oh, is it?
It's conditioner.
Oh, all right.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Pancakes we're about to have.
Yes, we're going to have some protein pancakes for lunch.
Whole grain wheat bisques.
Yep. Just cheap Weetabix, which are equally as tasty.
It's not cheap.
Well, they're half the price of Weetabix.
Yeah, but it's still not cheap. Jalapenos for the nachos.
Yep. We've also got some Lucozade bottles. These are for Joss to take to school. Very privileged. I never had anything like this when I was growing up, but he likes to have a bottle of Lucozade, and I don't know, I guess he needs to have a drink at school, doesn't he? If he buys a drink at school, it's more expensive than buying these, so yeah, he has one of those every day. When it comes to doing food shopping and preparation, we generally tend to look around the house to see what we have. Well, we don't like look around the house, we don't have like food everywhere. But we'll like look in the cupboards and the freezer and see what we have and try and make sure that we use what we've got for a couple of reasons really. Firstly, because I think it just makes sense to kind of use the food that you already have, and secondly, we don't have much room in the house to store food, so we can't physically just have like pasta and rice and amaranth and quinoa and tins everywhere because we've got like nowhere to put it all. So we usually look through the cupboard, see what we've got, and then kind of like make plans around that. But if we head over to our shared calendar, which has kind of all of our recipes and plans on there food wise, God, there's so many. And then on this week, so today we can see over here we've got nachos for tea, and then nachos tomorrow as well, and then the amaranth thing, and amaranth and cauliflower salad. There we go. We're having that on Monday, and then Becky's away for work for 2 days, so I'm going to have a chicken curry. I'm going through a bit of a chicken curry phase at the moment, so I'm going to have that for 2 days, and then the amaranth and cauliflower salad again on Thursday because Becky will be back then, and then we're having the lentil lasagna on the Friday. So that's kind of the general plan for the week anyway. At the moment we're shopping with a company called Ocado, which is like an online supermarket or a grocery store. In the past though, we have just gone to just generic supermarkets like Tesco's, Sainsbury's, whatever, just to do shops. And we've also had Sainsbury's home deliveries, we've had like Asda home deliveries in the past. Asda was terrible, by the way. I'd never use Asda again. Also, the thing with Ocado as well is that the fruit and veg is always like really reliable. It's always really good. The bananas aren't overripe, vegetables not bruised, and yeah, the quality of the produce, I think, is generally pretty good compared to other supermarkets. And I think the same goes with use by dates as well, because sometimes with other supermarkets you might get something that goes out of date like the next day and you haven't planned for it for, I don't know, 3 days, and then it just doesn't work. So that brings me on to how much money we spend per week on food. I'm trying to find out where the last food shop was. Alright, so if we go on our previous orders on the app, you can see the one that was delivered today at the top. £132.79. Last week 127, the week before 122, 127, 139, 100, 121. So I guess we're kind of averaging around about 125, 30 pounds a week. I don't think that's too bad. That's for 2 adults, and then Joss is with us half of the week, so 2 adults, half of a child. The dog food we get from elsewhere, so that doesn't really count. So this is just basically...
We do get dog chews.
Yeah, so occasionally we get dog chews from Ocado because they're cheaper than the pet shop. And then every now and again we'll get like a fitted sheet or whatever. I forgot to mention actually that for lunches for most of the week, sort of Monday to Friday, we're having Huel like bag things, which is like dehydrated meals, mainly for just convenience and like nutrition really. But they work out to be around about £2 a day each, so I guess you could add that on. So that's maybe like another 20 quid a week, I suppose, for both of us.
I only have 3 a week.
Oh, you only have 3. Right, so maybe about £15 a week. So that adds up, doesn't it? Yeah, so maybe we're up to nearly £140 a week now on food. I guess that's still not too bad. Is that a lot? I don't really know. But we're going to cook lunch in around about an hour's time. Becky's going to make some pancakes, we'll show you that. And then we're going to have nachos for tea tonight as well, which I'm also looking forward to. And we've got a cream egg as well, haven't we? Got a white chocolate cream egg, best cream egg, that we're going to have for a palate cleanser this evening. Alright guys, it's pancake time. A little bit of a mess in the kitchen, but don't fear, we can clean it up afterwards. We've got our pancake mix in here, which has got, what's it got in it, Becky? It's like oat flour, eggs, milk, and some protein powder.
And yoghurt.
Oh, and yoghurt as well. We've got 2 pans. Here, go on then, just chuck it in. This pan is not so good for doing things that shouldn't get stuck to the pan.
Or do get stuck.
I feel like I worded that really weird. And then we just got kind of like a standard...
That's not going to move. I haven't lifted it up.
Oh, sorry.
So...
standard non-stick
Standard
pancake over there. So this is either going to turn out...
non-stick pancake over there, you said.
I've committed to having this pancake, and it's either going to turn out as a pancake or a mess. And I guess we'll find out. Becky, save my pancake. Oh!
What?
Look at it.
What's that same one?
Oh no. One lovely peanut butter and jam pancake. I think I'll stick to the other pan. Are you giving kisses? Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you guys are silly. You silly guys. We'll go out in a minute. Just having one more pancake and then we can go out. Alright? Okay? Oh. It's been a few hours since we had our wonderful pancakes at lunchtime, and it's now time to rustle up some nachos. I'm not really too sure what the process is of layering the nachos. I can't remember, but I've got the crisps on a baking tray, half the cheese on top. I'm going to grill that so we get some melted cheese on the crisps, and then I'm going to put the mince mix on top of that, and then a bit more cheese on the top, and then maybe grill it a little bit more. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do a whole tin, I don't think. Maybe half. Let's get these crisps in under the grill. You could quite easily just pick up the phone and call in a takeaway at the weekend, but it's just so easy to just rustle something up quickly. I just don't really see the point, and this tastes way better anyway. Home cooked is the way, especially when you've got purple and green crisps. I wonder what they're going to taste like. Where's the loons? Oh, yes. Oh, it looks so tasty. I'm going to put it on the chopping board. Oh yeah. Look at that, guys. That is nachos a la Mexicana, or something like that. So what we got? Guacamole, nacho chili cheese, sour cream and chive, and tangy tomato salsa. I think it was quite a good idea to do the cheese, the mince and then the cheese, because I wanted some like cheese on the top. But I think you were right about putting cheese on the crisps because it kind of glues them together, doesn't it? We forgot to put the chilies on, so just kind of putting a few on here and there. They're quite spicy, these. They're not jalapenos, they're like just chilies. But if you have them with the dip, it kind of like balances it out a bit, and it's quite nice. Because it's quite good to have like a little bit of a kick, but I'm not a huge...
But it's more than a little bit of a kick.
Yeah, they are quite spicy.
You like spicy things. You're going to say you're not a huge fan of spicy
things?
things?
I like spicy food, but I don't like it like... I don't like hot. Do you know what I mean? Like I like it to have a little bit of
I like hot.
zhuzh. Do you? I win.
Oh, no one was right. Actually, I think I win because I get to sit here and like eat
true.
more of it.
Well, there you have it, guys. I thought we'd add the pancakes and the nachos into this video just to kind of, I don't know, just give you a bit of context towards our food and cooking routines. Do you know what I'm ready for?
Cream egg.
A palate cleanser.
Oh, not a cream egg then.
Oh, palate cleanser.
You can't have a palate cleanser and a cream egg.
Tasty cream egg. Oh my goodness. But we're gonna do the washing up, have a lovely cream egg and settle down for the evening. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Won't we, Luna? You're not having any more carrot. That's the end. All right. Oh, clean plates.